Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with the Decoding Love, Gemini and their Flirtatious Partners series. This one is going to be for Gemini and their Virgo partner. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description, tellemtribetarot.com. You can also send me a message if you have any questions about it. General readings are uploaded daily on the channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and like the video to show love. Go to my Instagram page if you aren't already following Tellemtribe Tarot. Like the Facebook page. Get connected in every aspect of Tellemtribe Tarot. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Share the video to share the wealth, and subscribe to the channel. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, to see what's going on with you in love, with you and your Virgo partner. All right, so we're going to ask our beautiful angel, spirit guides, and tarot cards to please provide us with the guided messages for Gemini and their Virgo partner. So let's see, Gemini, what's going on with you and your flirtatious partner. Do you have something to be worried about? So do you trust your partner when you are not around? Gemini, yes, I feel like you trust your partner with the Lovers card when you're not around, when they're not around. I feel like you all build your relationship on a solid foundation. You guys started this relationship, I feel like, a couple winters ago during the holidays. This is not a story that resonates for everyone else, but that just popped for everyone, but it popped into my mind. It may have been some holiday of some sort. Maybe you met on vacation. Nonetheless, whether you met on vacation or not, you met and this is who you are with, and you're worried or contemplating if their flirtatious, personality is something for you to worry about. So with the Lovers card here as the overall energy of you and your person's relationship, I feel like you guys have a pretty sturdy foundation. You complete each other's sentences. You don't mind going places with your person and showing PDA. Your person adores you and vice versa. And that's why you're very protective of this connection. But you do trust your person when they are not around. And yes, they can be trusted when you are not around. Now, does your partner, initiate attention, or do they only respond when other people flirt with them? So I see here with the King of Swords, I feel like this person is very articulate and they do look at life from a unique lens. They don't see themselves as desperate. I mean, besides Gemini, they have you. I feel like you guys are two peas in a pod. So just like how you would be when you're going out, you are one to read the room and they read the room. So if they see that there's something that they may need in a circumstance when they're out and about, something that they can gain from a situation, they may initiate contact, but it won't necessarily be flirting. They're very intelligent. They can pick people's brains. They can see what a situation looks like and analyze it analytically before they even make conversation. So they're about their business. So they don't initiate flirting. They don't give if they have a wedding ring, they wear it. If for any reason someone approaches them, they're saying straight up, if the flirting is getting too much, or, they have like innocent flirting, but they'll say, I am a married man, or I'm married, or, I'm in a relationship, I'm involved, I have a situation. They're going to make mention to it. So they don't initiate the attention. When they get it, they're courteous about it, but they don't OD on it. So you don't have nothing to worry about in that aspect. Now, when you talk to your partner about the topic of flirting, I don't think that they blame you for anything. I feel like you guys have such a healthy relationship that you look at your dynamic before you approach each other with foolishness. you don't entertain the idea that the other person is stepping out. And I feel like sometimes what you may view as flirting is casual conversation. And I feel like that's the conversation that you may have had, if you even had the conversation, because sometimes you don't even feel the need to bother your partner about it, because it's just like, yo, I got somebody on my side that I trust. There's no need for me to step out, but I'm watching this video because I'm still curious type of situation. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person, they are the type of person, if they felt some kind of way about something, they will bring it to you and vice versa. That is the dynamic that you've built in this relationship. And they are not the type to accuse you of anything. They would be more prone to ask you before demanding or being combative or disrespectful about something that bothers them. And that's the dynamic that you both have built for yourself in this connection with each other. So they're not blaming you for anything, and you're not blaming them for anything. If anything, you're casually saying, is that something I need to be worried about? And they're like, no. You know, like, why do you feel that way? And y'all have a healthy dialogue about it. So Gemini, that's good on that with you and your Virgo partner. Now, do you suspect that your person is cheating on you? And I feel like you're on the fence about whether or not they may have had an affair or stepped out, because you're like, no one is perfect. It's not necessarily because they have done it before, but with you, but they have in the past said that they have been dishonest in other relationships, and they have not, to this point, seemingly cheated or stepped out on you. So I feel like you may have your moments of, with the Two of Swords, like, I mean, am I being delusional? Like, you know, am I not looking at my relationship with an open mind? Am I being too trustworthy of my partner? Am I being too skeptical? Am I over analyzing? Am I so in love that I'm not seeing the red flags? I feel like those are the questions that you ask yourself sometimes, not back to back, but when little things might occur. And based on natural human nature, when someone opens up to you and tells you about their past, and then they don't show you that experience, like they're a whole nother person with you, it kind of makes you wonder, like, did they really change, or are they just waiting for the right moment to get back to what they're used to? So I feel like you don't necessarily feel as if they had an affair on you, or they cheated on you, or however you want to use it. Terminology, same thing, means cheat. You don't tie yourself to that negative outcome or possibility. It may cross your mind, but it doesn't stay on your mind. It's just something that's a question mark, and it's not something that you want to necessarily entertain. So it doesn't really go beyond the thought process. And if you ever said anything about it, it would be in a little passive, like, joke, like, is she your type, or is he your type? You know, like, it's like a little joke that you guys may have, but you never really, it doesn't manifest, and there's no proof of anything for the most part. So there's no need to worry at this point. Now, Gemini, this person's demeanor, if they don't change or alter anything, do you think that you're going to be staying with this person, or should you stay with this person? And I feel like this person has showed you the best of themselves to this point, their true authentic self. They haven't held back anything from you. There are no misleading cards here as if they are hiding anything from you. I think what you need to focus on is anytime that you have any moment of doubt, it's your responsibility to speak up and say, hey, I am not okay with this, or when this happened, I didn't like the way how I felt. It may be something that I'm projecting based on my experience from another relationship or from the past, but I want to let you know that this is the way that it's affecting me. Do know that speaking up on your part is important, because you may project things on your person that aren't happening, and that can cause a rift in your connection. I feel like with the Judgment card, your relationship is evolving into something more beautiful than what it is now, and the only way that you can keep elevating with your person is if you keep showing them that you can be vulnerable. I know it's so tempting at times when life comes at you fast and things happen that you don't understand. Some of you, your response is to be quiet about it, and the feeling might go away. That you to be your response to things, but that's not the way how it works in a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, even if something feels like what you're bringing up or what you may be feeling is silly or shouldn't be brought to your person because it's of an insult, if your person can't handle when you bring things to them that may seem insulting to the naked eye, or seem insulting to someone, to a relationship that doesn't have trust in it and someone is on the defense. But when you have an open communication and you have a good relationship going, no matter what you're feeling, you bring it to your person, or at least jot it down in a journal and read it to yourself to see, hey, am I overreacting? But with the Judgment card, you have to constantly hold yourself accountable for the thoughts that you have and the actions that you take, and hold your person just as accountable. But at the end of the day, meet in the middle so that you can be the best version of yourself for that person and vice versa. So I'm going to pull a closing oracle card for you to give you some advice, Gemini, for you and your flirtatious partner. It seems like you two have a pretty good relationship. This one fell out. It says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So if there's ever a time, like I said, Gemini, if you have any doubt about your connection, don't run with the feeling. Have a conversation with your person and be candid. Be open about what you're feeling so that you can read what they're saying. Look them in the eyes. Jot down what you speak about in a journal. Jot down your feelings. Make sure that you're not tying what you're feeling to something that's not even happening, that's not even involved in your situation. A lot of times the dark shadows from our past can come back and loom over our connection and help us to make bad decisions for something that's going really well, because we are afraid or we're used to toxic experiences. And when something is going great and it's not toxic, we tie it to something that's toxic, and then we lose it when we deserve all that's good in life. So I'm sending you all these beautiful vibes, Gemini. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And until next time, love and light, tribe.